Welcome everybody to my first YouTube video. I'm really excited to share over a decade of research with you. I used to be a librarian and definitely an information junkie, researching. And skincare is my passion, so I spent a lot of time with that. I do have to give props to my absolute hero, Paula, also known as the Cosmetics Cop. I learned a lot of information from her and other research that I've done in medical journals, and I read every single book I could read on how to have good skin. This is Dr. Perricone as well. So those are the sorts of books that I've been reading for actually over a decade. And now I'm a beauty expert, and I want to help people to navigate the absolutely overwhelming drugstore, Sephora, where there's thousands of skincare products. And my skincare that I'm gonna be talking about today is all cruelty-free. So the first product I'm gonna talk about is the Jouviance Retinol. I should give the disclaimer that every product I'm gonna talk about today is fragrance-free and alcohol-free. Those are two things that are very damaging to your skin, and long-term are, they're not gonna help you have the skin that you want. And Jouviance is a Canadian company. This is the #1 retinol in Canada. It has the highest concentration of retinol, and it's also quite safe. I have a lot of friends who have tried retinols and they get the redness, the burning, the flaking, the reaction that they cannot use it. This one, however, those people that had those problems use this retinol and they're fine. And for those of you who are not super ingredient nerds like me, retinol is the #1 proven ingredient that's effective on wrinkles, especially deep wrinkles. This is a vitamin A derivative, and it's basically telling your cells to make better cells. So when you're doing cell turnover as you get older, that turnover is less, and this is gonna help that process. It's 3 products in one too, because it also has a cocktail of peptides and it has hyaluronic acid. So on top of working on your wrinkles, it also gives you that beautiful cosmetic effect of plumped skin and hydrated skin. And you can use this in your eye contour area as well. This is about $50, $55 for 30 milliliters. And it's so nice to not have to spend that extra money on an eye contour cream because this is so well formulated. So there's that one. I also like to have antioxidants in my routine because that's what gives me my even skin tone and that radiance. My skin was a lot more mottled before I used these products. This one's from Marcell. This is the Hydra C, which Marcell, again, is a Canadian company. I should say I didn't go into this with a Canadian bias. I just was pleasantly surprised that a lot of these companies are Canadian. I live in Toronto and I feel a little bit proud to be able to promote them. And I should backtrack a little bit. My hero, Paula, I've been using her skincare for 10 years and it is unparalleled. It's absolutely amazing. Cosmeticscop.com. But my thing was the Canadian dollar and the American dollar, it's not doing well right now. So the products that used to cost me, $30 now cost me $40. And I just am at a point in my life where I can't afford that. So I did have to find substitutes, which is I spent the last year as a beauty expert really looking into what can I replace my beloved Paula's products with. And I have come up with a whole routine to replace it until either I move to the US, because maybe I'll do that to get her products. They're so amazing. But these ones are just as good. So this is fantastic because I have combination skin, which can be a real pain to deal with. And this makes it very comfortable. It's got silica, which it absorbs excess oil. It's not gonna dry you out. It's just the excess oil that it absorbs. Basically, it mattifies, not dries, which is how I always remember this. And it provides a very nice, lightweight base, almost for your makeup. So you're getting all those beautiful antioxidants. It's a cocktail of antioxidants, vitamin B5, vitamin E, vitamin C. So you're gonna be attacking all that free radical damage, which is especially important to me in a big city, as it is to all of you who are around polluted cities. And Toronto is a very sunny city, even though we don't live in igloos. It becomes very, very hot, and I do need something to repair my skin from all that environmental and sun damage. And it's 23 bucks. And sometimes Marcell has coupons. So I got a $3 off coupon. This is $20. The whole routine I'm talking about today is basically $100. It's quite amazing, $125. And speaking of the sun, we do need our SPF. So this one is from CeraVe, which again, they're a Canadian company. And it's got ceramides and other things that are gonna really help with your skin barrier, making it strong, which is gonna help you with, again, pollution, with the sun. And it's got that nice SPF 30. And it also has hyaluronic acid and niacinamide. So again, the hyaluronic acid is going to give you that beautiful plumping effect. It's going to hold on to moisture. I do tend to even wear it on my chest, and I've noticed that the lines that I had from sun tanning at tanning salons when I was 19, before I could accept my paleness, I did a lot of damage, and I do find that it's really repairing that damage and plumping up that area. So I absolutely recommend this. $15. I'll probably talk about more products from this line because I've been very, very happy with them. And for those of you who are concerned, there is parabens in it. There is definitely research on the pro and the negative side of parabens. So if you want to do your research first, or if you are a little bit finicky about parabens, I do have to just note that there are parabens in this. So we had the Jouviance, which is all over, even eye contour. And as Paula baboon, I'm probably going to reference her a lot because I just absolutely can't say it enough how much I love her. She does say that if something is well formulated, you can use it in your eye contour. So that's why I love this cream, but not everything is like that. So I am going to talk about 2 eye contour creams for those of you who are using something just for the face, that are beautifully formulated. The first one is Neostrata Aqua Youth. Neostrata, again, is a Canadian company, and this cream is great. I do find that if I need that extra little bit of help, it plumps out the area quite nicely. And that's because, again, it has nice hyaluronic acid in it, and it's really a really gentle formulation. It's very comfortable for that. And it's got peptides as well. It's got Matrixyl 3000, which, as some of you might know, is a combination of 2 peptides. So you're really getting your money's worth with this one. I got it for $25. It's regularly $40, but it always goes on sale at Shoppers. So you only have to wait a couple weeks usually till this guy goes on sale for $25. And the last thing I'm going to talk about is Neostrata has a sister company, Cliniderm, which is formulated for skin that tends to get irritated. So I really enjoy it because I don't have to worry about any ingredients in here that are potentially irritating to the skin. It's also got hyaluronic acid. It's supposed to work on your bags, and you know, I'm gonna do a humble brag here. I've never had eye bags. So if anybody does and they want to share how they found this effective, that would be fantastic. And the nice thing about this too is it has antioxidants. So if you're finding it hard to get a nice antioxidant cream that's formulated for your whole face, this does the trick because it will do repair in that area, again, from sun damage and from pollution damage, and plump up the whole area. Amazing. I need these because I do wear makeup a lot and I want a smooth platform for my skin so that my makeup doesn't sit in my lines, which, as many of you know, that can be a very tricky problem. So those are the products that I'm sharing with you today, and I hope you learned a little bit, and I want to thank you for listening. My next videos, I'm definitely going to be talking about glycolic acid because I didn't talk about that today. And there's a couple things I use that have glycolic acid in it, which is amazing. My skin, if you can just touch it there, it does feel like a baby's butt. I've actually been told that I have the smoothest skin of anybody they've ever met. So sorry I'm bragging so much, but I just want everybody to have this effect. So yes, thank you very, very much for listening. And Fatty and I say bye-bye.